नियतिकृत नियमरहितां ह्लादैकमयीं अनन्य परतन्त्रां नवरस रुचिरां निर्मितिम् आदधति भारती कवेर्जयति. So we finished with the bhasha sorry, we finished with the bhasha shlesha adu modala paathu in the text. Mahade sura sandham me tam ava samagamam samasangamam samyak asangam agama aharane hara bahu saranam tam chittamoham avasare ume sahasa. So this was in Sanskritam. And then Mahadesu rasam dhamme tam ava, they also split it into prakritam, and we saw the meaning in prakritam also. Both was stutiparam towards Parvati here, Amba. The next one is prakriti shlesham udaharati ayam iti. So ayam sarvani shastrani hridi gnयेषु च वक्ष्यति सामर्थ्यकृत अमित्राणां मित्राणां च नृपात्मजः. So this is where there is a difference in prakriti in a pratipadikam. So the pratipadikam is the meaning is the difference in the the difference in the root word. There is a meaning difference in the root word here. So we are going to look at that. Ayam sarvani shastrani. Ayam, you can take it as the king's son abdingranga. So it doesn't give us who that person is being addressed in the shloka here. So hridi swahridi gnयेषु vakshyati dharayishyati samarthyam krintati karoti cha samarthya krit amitranam mitranam. You will idu koncham vidyasama irukum, it's a very simple shloka. Ayam rajaputraha abdingra oru one of the commentators say that a guru is trying to tell the king about his son and how he has become worthy of becoming a rajakumara, a yuvaraja. So ayam sarvani shastrani gnयेषु hridi vakshyati. gnयेषु among vidvat jana, he can bear in his heart vakshyati, or he can speak with the other people also. So hridi gnयेषु cha vakshyati ingarche, one vakshyati goes with the hridi, the other vakshyati will go with the gnयेषु. So vakshyati ku modalla rendu meaning potukanum. Vah dhatoho vakshyati iti lritlakaraha. Vad dhatoho api vach dhatoho api vakshyati iti lritlakaraha. Future tense. Now what are the two things that we have to see? Sarvani shastrani hridi vakshyati. Ayam rajakumaraha. He is capable of bearing vahati. So vakshyati. He is capable of bearing all of the shastras in his mind. That is, he has such a great understanding of all the shastras. He understands the meanings of the shastras also, that it is there in his memory bank. So ayam sarvani shastrani hridi vakshyati. The other thing is ayam gnयेषु among learned people, gnयेषु sabha vidvat jana madhye iti. So vidvat jananam madhye gnयेषु yaha janati saha gnyaha. So gnयेषु among learned people. Among learned people, he is capable of talking in shastra vicharaha kartum shaknoti saha iti arthaha. So vakshyati, he can talk among learned people about several shastras. So sarvani shastrani gnयेषु vakshyati cha. So this vakshyati becomes common, and it takes on two meanings here. Okay, so but the prakriti is different. The pratyayam is the same. There is lrit lakara, prathama purusha ekavachanam. The pratyayas are the same, but the prakriti can be either vah or vach. The next one is samarthya krit. Amitranam mitranam cha nripatmajaha. This nripatmaja, I am nripatmajaha, this king's son, samarthya krit. Now krit is again can be formed from krintati iti krit or karoti iti krit. Krintati na vetradu, one who cuts off. One who cuts off amitra. Amitranam kartana karta, one who removes or destroys the samarthyam, the strength of his enemies. So amitranam samarthya kriti, he is the kriti, destroyer, krintati, he is the destroyer of samarthyam, the strength, balam of amitranam, of the ripu, of the enemies. And he is also mitranam samarthya kriti. Katham samarthyam karoti, he ensures or equips his friends, he gives strength to his friends. So because the king is present, they are all feeling so strong, and they derive the strength from this king. Okay. Now the inge pathomna atra vakshyati iti vahi vachyoho lriti tulyam rupam. In the future tense, lit lakare, both for vah dhatu and vach dhatu, the rupam is tulyam. It is the same. Krit iti krintati karoti karotyoho, both krintati and karoti get quip. Quip is the pratyaya that comes in, and tulyam rupam, it is the same rupam. Ataha atra vahivachyoho krintati karotyoho cha prakrityoho eva bhinna swarupata natu pratyayasya. So it is called prakriti slesha. Only the prakriti is different here. And the next one is pratyaya. This is also we can just look it in the text itself. Rajani ramana maulehe pada padmavaloka षणसमयपर parapta purva sampat sahasram pramatha nivaha madhye jatuchit tvat prasadat aham uchita ruchihi syan nandita sa tatha me. In the whole pratyaya slesha rests only on this word syat nandita or syam nandita. It can be split into either ways, because whether it is it, then it is pararupam syan nandita iti bhavati. So syat plus nandita. Or if it is syam, im also changes into nakara at the end of a padam. Then it is syan nandita. That is also possible, right? Now let's look at the other words and then come to this. This is talking about a sayujya padavi, a bhakta, a Shiva Bhakta who has who wants to attain Sayujya Padavi or Sayujya Mukti and become one among the Shiva Gana. So after having obtained through right devotion towards the Parameshwara, she wants to the Kavi wants to, he wants to become a become happy and then become one of the ganas. Sorry, Rajanikara maulehe pada padma avaloka kshana samaya para ava apta apurva sampat sahasram pramatha nivaha madhye jatuchit tvat prasadat aham uchita ruchihi syam na tatha nandita syat. Idudanga. So I have to get uchita ruchihi syam. Let me become a person who எப்படி சொல்றது, இது கீழே பாத்துருவோமா வந்து பந்து. So Rajani Ramana Maulehe. Rajani Ramana. Rajani is night. Ramanam is the one who is the lover of the night, which is the moon. So one who entertains the night is the moon. The one who has the moon on his head is Parameshwara. So Rajani Ramana Maulehe Pada Padmam, the lotus feet of Parameshwara. Avaloka, by looking at it, by having looked at the lotus feet, adavadu dhyana rupena tatra manasi dhyayan tasya parameshwarasyaiva pada padmam manasi dhyatva punah punaha tan manasi eva pashyan kim abhavat. Because of that mahotsavam, kshanangardu inga mahotsavam, mahotsava samaya para apta apurva sampat sahasram. So having obtained aptam apurva sampat sahasram, a great sampat, அதாவது ஆயிரக்கணக்கான ஒரு விபூதிகளை அடைந்தது எதனாலன்னா அப்படியே மனசுல வந்து பகவத் தியானத்தை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறது, பகவானுடைய திருவடி தாமரைய மனசுல வச்சுண்டு அதையே பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறதுனால அப்படியே 1000 மடங்கு ஒரு சம்பத்து அதை அடைந்து பரா ஆப்தா சமய பரா ஆப்தா பூர்வ அபூர்வ சம்பத். இங்க கீழே இப்போ இதை பார்த்துட்டே வந்துரும். சோ ரஜனி ரமணஹா சந்திரஹா தஸ்ய மௌலௌ யஸ்ய சோ சஹ து ஹரஹ. சோ ரஜனி ரமண மௌலேஹே ஹரஸ்ய பரமேஸ்வரஸ்ய பாதபத்மயோஹோ அவலோகனமேவ க்ஷணஹ உத்சவஹ. So looking at the feet of Parameshwara in the mind itself is utsavam. Tat kale, tat samaye eva paraptam samyak aptam apurva sampat sahasram. Takshana apta apurva sahasram. So we have adrishtam, something that you can get only because of punyam. So punyavashat yat sampati labdham. He has obtained a lot of sampat, 1,000-fold wealth because of looking at the lotus feet of Parameshwara, who has the moon on his head. Now what has happened because of this? The next line. இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சிருதுல்ல? திருவடித்தாமரையை அவலோக பார்ப்பதே க்ஷணம் ஒரு மகோத்சவம். அந்த மகோத்சவத்தின் சமயத்தில் வெகுதியாக கிடைக்க பெற்ற ஒரு அபூர்வமான சம்பத்துக்களின் சகசிரமானது. அதை அதனால் உச்சித ருச்சிகி அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். प्रमथ निवह मध्ये जातुचित त्वत्प्रसादात्. Again त्वत्प्रसादात्, because of your grace, तव भक्ति अहं तु त्वद्भक्तः, तस्मात् तव प्रसादः तु मयि वर्तते, तस्मात् त्वत्प्रसादात् प्रमथ निवह मध्ये, among the प्रमथ ganas, जातुचित कदाचित, at some point I would definitely become a provider of happiness to them. उचित रुचिहि भूत्वा इंगे पोट्टिरुक्कार पारुंगा. प्रमथ गण निवह मध्ये जातुचित कदाचित त्वत्प्रसादात् अहमपि उचिता रुचिहि दीप्तिहि भूत्वा. I will also get the same splendor, sarupyam. So I will also get the appropriate splendor like what is there for the pramatha ganas. And then nandita bhavami, I will be a person who will give joy to everybody among the ganas. So aham nandita syam, I want to become like that. I hope இன்னைக்காவது ஒரு நாளைக்கு நான் ஆக மாட்டேனா அப்படின்னு கேக்குறேன். சம்பாவனா அத்ர அथवा ஆசம்சா. I hope I also become a person who gives anandam to all the pramatha ganas and stay among your pramatha ganas. Tatha, in the same manner, I should also get nandita syat. Nandi is Parameshwarasya vahanam and his right hand man. So nandehe bhavaha, nandinaha bhavaha nandita. Nandita api syat bhavet, nanditvam syat. Nandingardu Parameshwaranude amsham da. He is no different from Parameshwara there. Just like how we have these Dwarapalaka, Jaya Vijaya, who have the same sarupyam and of Krishna, the same manner, Nandi, நம்ம ஏதோ கோமுகம் அதெல்லாம் நினைச்சுக்கிறோம். There is a Vahana Rupam for him separately. When he is in his form as a Devata Swarupam, there is he has the Parameshwara Sayajyam also, Sarupyam also. Veerabahu avalukkallam irukra mari. Nandita, illas he may maintain his form. That is also there. If we want, he can take on that form. So tatha, after becoming one among the pramatha ganas, I could also get the sayujyam of Nandi. Adavadhu sami sarupyam of Nandi. Mama Nandi nandinaha bhavaha api bhuyat syat abdingra. Now what is happening to this word syat and nandita? Adha inge solrar. Kizha parungo. Atra syat nandita iti syan syat. Uttama purusha prathama purusha yoho tulyam rupam. So here in the shloka, he has used it in a same format. Syananditana potrukra edathla. If we want, we can split it into syam and syat. The prakriti is the same. The pratyaya is different. For uttama purusha, there is a different pratyaya, mip. Adukapra for idu tip varpordu. Prathama purusha ekavachana. So it can be syat or syam. So the difference is only in the pratyaya, the prakriti is asidhatu. There is no difference there. So tulyam rupam iti tayoho sleshaha. Tasya cha prithak anuktehe. He has not said it twice. He has only said it once. Syat nandita iti ekavaram eva tatra shloke uktam. Dvivaram tu na uktam. So it is a slesha. Pratyaya slesha antarbhavaha. So there is a pratyaya slesha within it. Nandita, again, when you look at it, it can be a trich pratyaya or a tal pratyaya. Trich pratyaya angarche nandayati, nandita angarche nandakaha. Nandayati iti nandita. One who karta madri, karoti iti karta. One who pleases. So nandita. Anga vandu trich is the pratyaya that comes in.
அது வந்து that will take it to rikarantamna bhoktru kartru.
ஆமா, அதே தல் போட்டோம்னா it becomes ஸ்திரீலிங்கம். நந்திதா இது மாதிரி சுந்தரஸ்ய பாவஹா சுந்தரதா, குரோஹோ பாவஹா குருதா, அந்த மாதிரி. சோ நந்தினஹா பாவஹா நந்திதா, நந்தியாக இருக்கும் தன்மை, the quality of or the position of nandi அப்படியும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். I might also rise up to the position of Nandi at some point. It is a bhakta's wish here. Yeah. So trich taloho krit pratyaya. Trich is a krit pratyaya. Tal is a tadhita pratyaya. Adu note panindru. Okay. So these pratyayas are different, but it is just mentioned as one rupam nandita. So there is a pratyaya slesha in this format. Next one is vibhakti slesha. Sarvaswam hara sarvasya tvam bhavacheda tatparaha naya upakara sammukhyam ayasi tanu vartanam irukadum. Tanu vartanam. So here there is a sup and tinganta slesha. So idhula eppadina, first there are two, when you look at only the subantas, apo shivam prati bhaktasya uktihi. So he hara bhava naya idella vandu sup adukapra tinga and madri varapodhu. First is only sup. So shivam prati kaschana bhaktasya uktihi atra. He hara tvam sarvasya sarvaswam asi அப்படி போட்டுக்கணும். So you are the sarvaswam. Sarvaswamna saraha. Tvam eva sarabhutaha asi sarvasyapi. You are antaryamitaya sarvatra vartate iti karanat. You are the essence of everybody in this world. Oh, he hara iti sambodhana prathama inge. Okay, hara. It is not lot lakara. So for lot lakara we will take it into the other part. So these are all subanta forms. Tvam bhavacheda tatparaha. You are also tatparaha, involved, asaktaha in bhavachede, bhavasya, samsarasya, chede, vinashe. You remove samsara for us and you give mukti. So bhavacheda tatparaha. Here again bhava is a pratipadikam subanta. Ataha nayopakara sammukhyam ayasi tanu vartanam karoshi or prapnoshi ayasi. அதுவும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். இந்த இடத்துல ayasi இது ஒண்டிதான். இங்க this is a இது tingantam, but this transforms into subantam in the other part. Okay, in the other meaning. Now let's look at nayopakara sammukhyam. Nayasya upakarasya sammukhyam tanuvartanam ayasi. You come into the form, you exist in a form. Tanu vartanam ayasi prapnoshi. Adavadhu ya gati dhatu illaya, ya prapane iti dhatu. So yati ayati varigirai avatarayatsi ityartha. So tanum swikritya tvam evam shivarupena avatarayasi. Kimartham iti chet avatarasi. Kimartham iti chet nayasya upakarasya sammukhyam tanuvartanam karoshi. This form that you take up is அதாவது எப்படி சொல்றதுன்னா, நயங்கிறது துக்கத்ராணம், நயங்கிறது நீதி தர்மா, தர்மத்துக்கு உபகாரம் செய்யறதுக்கு சாமுக்கியம் அனுகூலமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு தனு சரீரத்தை நீ எடுத்துக்கொள்கிறாய். இவ்வளவுதான் அர்த்தம் அதுல. அது இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்றதுக்கு தான் இத்தனை பிரச்சனை நமக்கு.
ஒரு வரியில புரிஞ்சுடுத்தோம்.
பார்த்தா அதுதான் எங்க இருந்து நம்ம இதை வந்து இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்றது. யூ தனு வர்த்தனம் கரோஷி, யூ டேக் ஆன் அ பாடி விச் இஸ் conducive to good and virtue. அவ்வளவுதான். சாமுக்கியம் which is conducive to removing dukkam. So it becomes easy for us to perform dharma. அதனால நய உபகாரஸ்ய சாமுக்கியம் தனுவர்த்தனம் ஆயாசி அப்படின்னா it is a பக்தஸ்ய பிரார்த்தனா அத்திர. Now if you take the other section, it is a புத்திரம் பிரதி தஸ்யோஹோ உக்திஹி. தஸ்யுங்கிறது it is a highway robber சோரஹா. So choraha kaschana, he is teaching his son how to behave, how to be like a thief. So he is teaching all the proper methodology for him. So most of it is hara, bhava, naya, tanu. All these four are now tingantapadam. It is not a subanta. Ayasi becomes a subantapadam. He putra, tvam sarvasya sarvaswam hara. Sarvaswam here is saram. Everybody feels dhanam is the saram. So you will have to take away everybody's dhanam. Remove everybody's wealth. Steal away their wealth. Cheda tatparaha bhava. Bhava, take it as again lot lakara. You have to involve yourself in destroying people here. Cheda tatparaha. Nala vettu, kuttu, kola, thirudu. அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தராங்க. அப்படிதான். So you have to engage yourself in cutting away cheda. Chedana mattavala illa. Chedam here refers to the kannam வைக்கிறதும்பா. தமிழ்ல உங்களுக்கு அது தெரியுமான்னு தெரியல. அதாவது இல்ல ஒரு திருடன் வந்து ஒரு வீட்டுக்குள்ள போகிறச்ச கண்ணம் வச்சு ஓட்ட போட்டு வீட்டுக்குள்ள போகிறதுங்கிறது உண்டு. You will read about this in Mrichakatikam. There is a character who is a robber. He is looking at a wall of somebody's house and he is deciding what sort of a hole to make in that wall so that he can get inside and steal and come out. So that is his plan here. And the making a hole in the wall is called cheda. And it is also called bhitti chedanam. And the bhitti granthi na joints. So you have to analyze what sort of a wall that is, whether it is brick wall. If it is a brick wall, how to remove the bricks. Adella anga vandu there will be some 3-4 shlokas that he says about analyzing the wall, and then whether it is made of limestone or whether it is made of something else, how to remove the bricks without breaking the entire structure. Adhaadu it should be broken in such a manner that the next day morning when someone comes and looks at it, they should appreciate the artwork of the robber. Yo, beautiful இருக்கும் மிருச்சகடிகத்துல படிக்கணும். சுவாரஸ்யமா இருக்கும். So chede tatparaha bhava. You have to be involved in breaking the wall properly. Next, upakara sammukhyam naya. Pratyupakara-karanam durikarotu. Upakarasya sammukhyam naya. Naya na remove it. So ensure that you are in a position where you don't have to, you don't think about doing pratyupakaram to another person, returning any action that they have done. அதெல்லாம் யோசிக்கவே யோசிக்காது.
Have no mercy, Maria.
Have no mercy ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். இல்ல இப்போ வந்து if someone does some உபகாரம் for you, we will be bound by it. அந்த ஒரு sense of gratitude. Do away with the sense of gratitude. You don't need to have any gratitude at all. கிருத்தஜ்ஞனா இருக்க வேண்டாம், கிருத்தஜ்ஞாவா இருங்கிற. The last one is ஆயாசி வர்த்தனம் தனு. ஆயாசி வர்த்தனம். ஆயாசிங்கிறது கிளேஷ காரகம். அதாவது மத்தவாள துன்புறுத்துற மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு காரியத்தை நீ செய். You have to extend your life at the cost of others. Ayasi. You have to trouble others and extend your life. Vartanam tanu. அப்படிங்கிற. Is that clear? or you can do a
Ji,
jivika, you
in
can
the
have a livelihood which is kleshakarakam, which tortures others.
so ayasi here is subanta.
Subantam, ama. So ayasaha asya asti iti ayasi. ஆயாசகாங்கிறச்சு நம்ம சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, டயர்டு, த துக்கம், அந்த மாதிரி எடுத்துக்கிறோம் இத. ஓகே, சோ
ஆனா இங்க ஜி ayasi guni is dirgha, no ஈகாராந்த. Here it is ayasi.
சோ ஆயாசக அஸ்ய அஸ்தி இதி ஆயாசி. குணி குணினோ குணினஹ குணினம் குணினோ குணினஹ வந்து புல்லிங்க பதம். Here ayasi is an adjective to vartanam, which is in napumsakalinga.
Napumsaka.
So
Okay,
you need
okay.
it as vari varini varini. சரியா? சோ ஆயாசக அஸ்ய அஸ்தி இதி. அதாவது தபஸ் முதலியதெல்லாம் வந்து பண்ணாத, இந்த ஆயாசம் எப்படின்னா மத்தவாளுக்கு வந்து ஒரு கஷ்டத்தை கொடுத்துட்டுன்னு அர்த்தம். ஓகே, யா. So this is vibhakti slesha. book ஒரு நிமிஷம் ஷேர் பண்றேன். அத்ர கிளீனா இருக்கு. அத்ர ஹர இத்யாதி பதம் ஏகத்ர சுபந்தம் அன்யத்ர திங்கந்தம் இது விபக்தி ஸ்லேஷः. एवं ஆயாசி தனு இத்யாதோ அபி போத்யம். Everywhere else, if one meaning is subanta, the other meaning would be tinganta here. அப்படி புரிஞ்சுக்கிறோம். Now there is a ninth bheda, which is bheda bhavat prakrutyadehe bhedopi navamaha bhavet. Now we saw 8 varieties here, which is akshara, varna, pada, vibhakti, pratyaya, prakriti, bhasha, etc. 8 varieties we saw. Now the ninth variety is bheda abhavat. Bheda abhavat na, there is no difference in the prakriti. அதாவது அபங்க ஸ்லேஷத்தை பத்தி சொல்றேன். So sleshastu dvividaha bhavati, abhanga sleshaha and abhanga sleshaha. Till now the 8 varieties that we have seen is sabhanga sleshaha. It is, you break the words and then you make it. Like for example in tanu vartanam. Tanu vartanam is one word. Tanoho vartanam iti. Or you can have it as tanu, a separate word. Vartanam, a separate word. அப்படியும் இருக்கலாம். பிருத்துகார்த்த ஸ்வர இருக்கும் இல்லையோ, அந்த ஸ்லோகத்துல வந்து we saw how it is sabhanga slesha. When you don't have this sort of a bheda bhavat prakrutyadehe, if there is no difference in the prakriti etc, but still there is a bheda, that is only you are able to understand the meaning, then it is navamaha, which is abhanga slesha. Okay, this is the ninth. Navamaha api iti apihi bhinnakramaha. Bhinnakramaha na namaha navamaha api. That is, this is a api shabdaha vyutkramena anvayaha. Inga it says bedopi navamaha அப்படிங்கிறோம் இல்லையா, அப்படி இல்ல. You take it as navamaha api bhedaha. Api goes with the navamaha. அதுக்காக சொல்றாருங்க கீழே, அவ்வளவுதான். உதாஹரணம், he gives an example here. யஹா அசக்ருத் பரகோத்ராணாம் பக்ஷச்சேத க்ஷணக்ஷமஹ சதகோட்டி ததாம் பிப்ரத் விபுதேந்திரஹ சஹ ராஜதே. அத்ர பிரகரணாதி நியம அபாவாத் த்வௌ அபி அர்த்தௌ வாச்யௌ. Now this is an example of abhanga slesha, where you can have it in the meaning of both Raja and Indraha. The king can also be meant here, like Raja can also be meant here. So Raja Pakshe, let's look at it. It's a very simple one because the words are all the same words that we are going to use. It will work out very easily. Asakrit many times, aneka varam. Para gotranam, a king is a person who destroys all of the other kings paksha, and he also removes all of their sahayam also. Cheda kshamaha shatagoti datam. Shatagoti datam angarche, he uses an astram and kills the enemies. So those enemies he kills them. Okay, so shatakoti, this is the first one. Shatakoti datam asakrit paragotranam pakshacheda kshanak kshamaha vibudendraha yaha evam karoti saha vibudendraha. அதாவது he is Indra or he is Raja. Rajate. Bibrat vibudendraha saha rajate. இருக்கட்டுமா? இது வேணா யஹாங்கிறது ஜீரோன்னு போட்டுறேன், தப்பி தவறி இதுல இருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சேன். சோ யஹா சதகோடி ததாம் அச பரகோத்ராணாம் அசகிருத் பக்ஷச்சேத க்ஷணக்ஷமஹ சஹ பிப்ரத் விபுதேந்திரஹ ராஜதே. This is your Anvaya. Now, the king who removes the paksham, pakshacheda kshana kshamaha. Kshana again here is kshanenaiva, alpenaiva kalena. He is capable of cheda, removing the paksham, all of the supporters of the enemy kings. Paragotra, gotram iti vamsham. You take the entire lineage of the enemies. He is capable of killing the supporters of the entire lineage of all the enemies here who belong to another gotram. They don't belong to his gotram. So he can remove the prosperity of all these enemies and his shatakoti datam. Who are these enemies? These enemies are those who शत इंगे वंदे शतकोटिना वज्रतुल्येन द्यति शत्रून् इति शतकोटि दह ताम शतकोटिदां बिभ्रत ददानहान ऋक्. He carries a weapon which is இத வந்து என்ன போடுறாருன்னா இதுவா எடுத்துக்கிறார். வஜ்ராயுதத்தை கையில வைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் அரசன் எடுத்துக்கிறார். சதகோட்டி ததாம், சதகோட்டி, that which has 100, அந்த 100 முனைகள் கொண்ட ஒரு வஜ்ராயுதம். அதை வந்து அதால் வியதி கொல்லுகிறான் எதிரிகளை. அதனால சதகோட்டி தஹா இந்திரன், அந்த இந்திரனாக இருக்கும் தன்மையை வகித்துக் கொண்டுங்கிறார். So he bears the quality of being an Indra who carries vajrayudam.
So it doesn't refer to Indra directly.
No, it doesn't. இது வந்து ராஜபக்ஷே.
எப்படி அப்ப அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு இந்திரன் மாதிரியே ஆயுதம் வச்சிருக்கான். he has
வச்சிருக்கான்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம்.
similar to okay.
துல்லியம் அப்படி ஒரு அர்த்தம் எடுத்துக்கலாம். இல்லைன்னா சதகோட்டி தஹா சதகோட்டி ததாம்ங்கிறத வந்து you can take it as கோட்டி சதம் ததாதி யஹ. சதகோட்டி ததாதி, he gives always 100 crores of things to people. That is, he is such a charitable person that he gives shatakotim dadati iti shatakoti daha tattam bibhrati. Again, that quality, ipa sundarata guruta chonno illaya. So shatakotehe datritam bibhrati, he also carries the quality of being a charitable person by giving away in charity hundreds and crores of things.
So danashila
वितरणशीलः अदेदां बिभ्रत् एवं तत् क्वालिटी, he having this quality, विबुधेन्द्रः विबुधानाम् इन्द्रः. Here pandita sreshtah, he is also, not only is he well versed in warfare, he is a charitable person, he is also an intelligent person. विबुधेन्द्रः विबुधानाम् इन्द्रः पंडितानाम् इन्द्रः सः राजा राजते. So this is Rajapakshe. Now when we go to Indrapaksha, गोत्रंगर्द श्रेष्ठ पर्वतम, गोत्र पर्वतम, कुल पर्वतम. सो कुल पर्वतानां पक्षच्छेद क्षणक्षमः. He is capable of removing the paksha, wings of all the mountains very quickly. அதனால்தானே the only mountain with wing is Mainaka, which is inside the ocean. So Indra was famous for removing all the paksha, wings of the mountains. So paragotra pakshacheda kshanakshamaha shatakoti datam bibrat. Again, here it is shatakoti daha indraha. Vajrayudha, he is a person who has vajrayudam, which is capable of killing asuras. Shatakoti rupena. So with his vajrayudha, dyati, he kills. So shatakoti daha. Shatakoti datam dadhati bibhrat. So he also is a person who bears the character of always hitting with the vajrayudha. அதாவது வஜ்ராயுதத்தால் அடிக்கக்கூடிய தன்மையை வகித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்திரன். விபுதேந்திரஹா, here விபுதாஹா refers to தேவாஹா. யாதவாபியுதயம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சர்க்கத்துல படிச்சிருப்பேன். விபுதாங்கிறது, அந்த விபுதாங்கிறது உங்களுக்கு ரெண்டு அர்த்தமும் வரும். both panditaha, rasikaha and devaha.
And the Mrita Sanjeevanamla kuda there is reference to Vibhuda.
Yes. So here Vibhudendraha, you take it as the one who is the Raja of Deva. Surapatihi iti. Saha rajate. Now prakaranadi niyama abhavat. Idu mukhyam. If we do not have the confinement of what is the context here. So is it a context of Narada praising Deva, Indra, or is it the context of some Kavi praising a king? If that context is not determined, then both meanings are vachyo. That is, they are vachyartha. If context determines one meaning, then the other meaning would be vyangya. Then you have to have an upama alankara, something like that, as a vyangyartha. So that is the prakrita slesha and aprakrita slesha. Whereas prakrita slesha, rendume inge both are prakrita. Okay. So, one section of slesha is over. In the next section, see, this is an abhanga slesha, yeah, where you are not splitting the words halfway in one manner and you are splitting another manner for another meaning. Apdi illa. You are retaining the words in the same manner. Gotranam, the word gotra can mean mountain or it can mean shatru vamsha. Paksha can mean wing or sahaya bhutam. Vibudha can mean devaha or panditaha. So it is very clear that the words are not at all broken off in the middle, and so it is an abhanga slesha. There is no breaking of the words in this type of slesha. Now there is a doubt as to, or there is a big discussion on whether this abhanga slesha should be considered as a Shabdalankara or an Arthalankara. So that is the discussion that he is going to start from the next paragraph, which is Nanu. அப்படின்னு ஆரம்பிக்க போறார். இது கோர்வையா படிக்கணும்.